University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. It's the Wyoming Cowboys and the New Mexico Lobos. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. That's caught. It's Holman. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Well, this defense is going to have their hands full trying to defend the pass with all of these weapons they've got on the perimeter of the field. That is a great job bringing a dangerous target down right away after he catches the slant.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Under fire. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
In the red area, it's right. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. 4th down, Raiola. And down he goes. They'll go to the ground. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. The Cowboys racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Lions on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as his defense is making it tough. They weren't able to move them an inch on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And they try to get the defense off balance and go out wide, and they were ready. Just like 1st down, just like 2nd down. They gave up some yards on this drive, but really bowed their neck up, and a big 4th down decision looming for this offense.
weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. And here comes the field goal unit. And this one sails through. Throwing Raiola. Lets it fly. Goes high to pull it in. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now.
He's going for the goal line. Just hammer. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Burrows his way for a couple. He's out to the 8.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front 7 are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. The play fake, Raiola. Bringing the heat. They're going to get him for a... The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's Raiola to throw. A little release to the back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Pressure coming. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Cowboys decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt will hit it. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Raiola to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Oh, they're after him. It's a fumble. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking downfield on first down. He lets it fly. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll try to do it himself. Inside the 40. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Raiola. Caught behind the line. It's Manning.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Dropping back, it's Raiola. Rushes on him. Right on the money. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Now a timeout called by the Cowboys, and they will have no more. That's their third. Raiola from the gun on third down. Fires toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And man, those sting, man. Third down, the money down. Your guy's got to come through. You had a good play called. Receiver there to make a play. He's just got to catch the football. Those hurt on any down, but especially third down.
So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he won't quite get there, but after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Cowboys are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the number 2 offense in all of college football and getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And into the end zone, and they corral him at the 2-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line.
Break. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Play action with Raiola. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, what a move. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Here's a heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Play action, Dylan Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. A huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Throwing Raiola. The sure hands. It's Manning. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Here's Raiola to throw. Now rolling to the left. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Never a doubt. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Buying some time as he moves left. There he goes. Touchdown, Wyoming. And the pummeling has started. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And there's more of an art to this than you know. Like, to stick the ball in the belly of the running back and read a defender perfectly. They bite on the running back. QB makes the right read in Palmer. It's nice to have those wheels to go all the way down the field and punch it in for 6.
Yeah, David, this is a coaching staff that wants him to run the...
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. And they'll close it. They'll run this play from the pistol. Here's Raiola to throw. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. It's complete. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a... They'll test the right side. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here. This is the setting. War Memorial Stadium in Laramie, Wyoming. It's the UNLV Rebels and the Wyoming Cowboys. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's sail. They go to the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Cowboys have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Raiola. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. Back to pass, it's Raiola. He'll take the deep shot. Leap and grab for a big gain. And he scores! Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it.
Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Coleman's got it on the right side. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Cowboys, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They're going to run it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Keep it on the ground. Powers through the defender. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Raiola to throw for it on 4th. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, the gamble pays off offensively. 4th down, being aggressive, and they throw for it. How about the job the receiver does winning his route and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football?
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. There's
a crease. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together.
Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Great job. Ready to fire from the pistol. Now on the option. He can't corral the pistol. Ball's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throwing Raiola. Looking long. And that will fall incomplete, and we have played one. Boy, they tried to end the first quarter on a high note to no avail. Second quarter's coming. The period has expired, and Wyoming has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Let it go.
Flushed out of the pocket. Turning it on. Got some room entered to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol.
Booster.
Here's Raiola to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Got room at the 35. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Going to the running game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
The Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. On his feet at the 40. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Wyoming. He got a step and just dusted the field. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the gun. Give on the inside. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Quickly complete. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick release by the QB. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here's Raiola to throw. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Raiola. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating. Oh, it's a fumble! And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Starting to feel a little pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash. And this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Right down the boulevard. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Makes the grab. It's holding. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. The give to the single back. Makes it past the marker. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. The Cowboys back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Trying to convert the 3rd down. Here's Raiola. He's going to take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to... They'll put... Play first snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky little devils. What do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Cowboys are in the hurry-up.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
It'll be 3rd and long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Give to the single back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Here we go. Ready. 180. Ready, go.
Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
14. Go.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice. All that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Going to try to get it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. And the clock stops for an injured player on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Looking for space. It's right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play fake, Raiola. Pocket breaking down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And they can't get on top. Wyoming's offense heads out to get this drive started. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that...
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And that's the first thing that's really gone right this afternoon. You got a big deficit. You haven't hit the quarterback very often. You need to change that around. Good start of the second half here. Make him feel uncomfortable.
He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes the catch at the 35. The pursuit and... Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. On the option. Now the toss. Here's a little room there. And they'll knock him down. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking for room at the 30. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Play action with Raiola. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense picks it up. Inside the 40. The defense making... Using his legs, it's right. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Cowboys, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Right back to the well. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
This is